out-and-out leaders in the relay rankings. 222 points they have, ahead of Norway's 189, Germany with 183, and Sweden in fourth place with 160. Hannebold for Norway going out in second. The Czech Republic are still there, hanging on in. A medal would be satisfying for them. And you saw a quick glimpse of the Czech coaching team there. Roman Dostal is on course now. Germany go out. Christoph Steffen has done his bit. Arndt Pfeiffer it is now, the youngest, the least experienced, but he is another fighter. He won't let go, and he certainly won't give up on a chance of moving into the top three. Ukraine 5, Italy 55 seconds down. 55 seconds, incidentally, is around 400 meters. That's how far they're covering. They crack the kilometer in well under 3 minutes nowadays. Russia, a lot of work to do, but they lost that minute. They were a minute 15 behind after the first shoot, so the Russians have held their own relative to Austria at the front. They just haven't been able to close it down. Now they have Maximov, who is a pretty good shot when he's on form. Remember, Maximov at the World Championships last year did incredibly well through the first round of races. When it came to the relay, he was a disaster, hence he hasn't been put on the last leg today. Maxim Shudov has the honor of taking Russia through to the finish line for today's 4x7.5 relay. Well, that looks to me like Great Britain, if it's bib number 17, certainly similar to the British suit, tracking. Looks like the Great Britain, and it looks like Kevin Kane, who is coming in to finish. So the British team have been lapped once already, 2.5 kilometres behind at the moment. Lee Jackson took the first leg. Pete Beyer, Simon Allenson have been selected for legs 3 and 4. Halvard Hannebold. Look at that. If he goes 2 meters wide of the line, Lofgren enjoying that moment. But I can tell you what, why don't they get out there, give him a little bit of alpine training? The easiest line, if you can get onto it, is right on the apex of the corner. Stay in nice and tight. The snow's a little bit softer. Hannebold didn't seem to have the confidence to lift one ski off the ground, but it's very easy sitting here in a comfortable chair to say that. Out on the tracks at those sort of speeds, it's a different matter. Dominic Landertinger. Well, I wonder what he's running. Kevin Kane's doing very well to stay with Landertinger at the moment. It's the shooting that has let the British down this season so far, and that really, there's no excuse for that, because they know that to do well, they have to shoot well. Everyone knows that nowadays, and the level of shooting has gone up over the last decade or so. Not only are they shooting faster, they're shooting more accurately as well. So Landertinger is through. The gap between first and second cut by the Czech Republic to 20 seconds. Hannebold 22. Germany are on the charge. They've closed it back to 27. And when they came out of the range last time, Germany were 59 seconds behind. So they are certainly close enough to claim the gold. Deri Zemlya is through for the Ukraine. Italy, are they going to be within the minute? I think they are. Martinelli in 6th place at the moment. Nice light skiing from the French in 7th. No sign of Russia as yet. Here they come with Maximov in 9th position, 1 minute 5 behind. They've finally cut the margin by 10 seconds. But they're still over a minute. Anyone within a minute at the final exchange has a chance of winning, although, of course, they're then relying on mistakes from the leading teams. Landertinger, 17 hits out of 20 yesterday to secure the gold in the mass start, and the wind conditions for that first shoot really were very, very tough indeed. So big moment for Austria. Marcus Gandler And of course Alfred Eder, the two men involved. They've actually split the Austrian team, the experienced men and the youngsters training apart and then pretty much competing to gain selection, and it seems to be a routine that works well. The youngsters aren't intimidated, but the older, the veterans, know that they've got to keep the pace up if they want to stay ahead of some very, very talented up-and-coming stars. Now there's the first mistake for Landertinger. If he gets it down at the first time of asking, he'll still have the lead, but he could lose 10 of those 15 seconds that he had as an advantage. Hannavold first to strike of the chasers, taking his time. 3 out of 3 for Hannavold, a mistake by the Czech Republic, and another one. One more to go for Norway. Germany have 2 targets remaining. Hannavold's moving up into silver. Germany are moving up into bronze, and the Czech Republic in a little bit of bother now. Very, very important that Roman de Stael stays calm. 2 rounds, 1 target, should avoid the penalty loop. He does so, but 20 seconds thrown away, and the order changes. Austria, Norway and Germany, the 3 leading teams, just as they were in the final World Cup before these World Championships, but on that occasion it was Norway, Germany, Austria in that order. Now, Russia have got to start doing something if they want to compete. At the last checkpoint, Russia were in 12th position, 1 minute 19. Actually, Maximov, having closed early on, has... no, that's my mistake. I'm looking at the wrong timing, so I'll get it through in just a second. Here we go. Russia, at the last count, 1:05 behind, with Maximov in 9th position. And in fact, they're going to have dropped down a couple of positions again, so not looking too good for the Russians. France still in with a chance, only 46 seconds behind and working well alongside the Italians. This is the target of Austria. There was the miss from Landertinger. A couple in the middle and a couple thrown out wide, a couple of split rounds as well, so a little fortunate to get away with 1 miss. Norway with Halvard. Hannavold, the veteran, gets the call up once again. How is it he does so well at major championships? But to be honest, he's stuck in there this year. He's just outside the top 10 in the World Cup standings, down in 11th place. He'd love to finish in the top 10 for another season. Remember, Hannavold getting his first World Championship title back in 1995. 1995, and he's got himself a medal here this year as well, getting the bronze medal in the sprint event on the opening day of the championships. Actually, I think Hannavold got the best overall results, apart from Mickey Grice, who took 3 golds. Hannavold was one of the most impressive performers in 2006. He certainly put a good sequence of results together last year in Östersund, with a 2nd in the sprint in Östersund, 9th in the pursuit, 17th in the individual, 5th in the mass start. So consistent at major championships. There's Frank Ulrich, and does he look nervous to you? He does to me. No wonder, because he knows his reputation is on the line here today. And Germany are back up into the medals, but they've still got a lot of work to do if they want to take the win here. 13 seconds separating the top teams. Austria still with the lead. The real damage done by Simon Eder, who shot so quickly in the standing position. Now, what can Landertinger do? I know he shot well yesterday to win. His standing performance percentage is only 74%. Compare that to those who are chasing. We've got Hannavold of Norway has an 83% hit rate in the stand. We've got Arndt Pfeiffer of Germany has a 93 hit percentage in the stand. That looks very good for Germany. And then behind the Germans and the Norwegians, the Czech Republic, who are team number 9. I'll just check out on their third runner's hit rate percentage is 73. So on the record sheet with the statistics, it would look as though Germany may well come out of the second shoot on the third leg in first position. Zemlya of Ukraine down in fifth. The Ukrainians haven't medalled in this event in the last 10 years. France, on the other hand, of course, took the bronze medal in the Olympics in 2006. They took the bronze medal in the World Championships in Oberhof in 2004. But go back to 2001, France were the world champions. That title coming in Pokluka when Raphael Poiret was just starting to show what an incredible biathlete he was. Now, I wonder what is going through Landertinger's mind. He's got to treat this as a training run. Landertinger, like so many of the Austrian team, based around Hochfilzen. He actually comes from the village himself, once again proving that if you have the facilities, you will produce stars. Very good season he's having. Wasn't such an outstanding junior, to be honest, Landertinger. He's always been quick, but this is the first year that he's got to grips with the shooting, and that has been the really big difference. Now, he was in this sort of situation yesterday when he came through to win the mass start, but he did miss targets. He missed one on his last shoot, and he's missed one already. Pfeiffer, the best record, remember, and he gets the first one down, working from left to right. Hannevold, as always, taking his time over that first target. 2 for Norway, 2 for Germany. There's a miss for Pfeiffer. Hannevold needs to ignore that and just focus on his own targets. He's done it. Hannevold goes clear, and it could well be Norway that lead the way into the stadium. Austria with Landertinger will chase. Landertinger, a much quicker skier than Hannevold. He should be able to close a gap of 10 seconds or so. He's not even going to have to do that. There'll be just 3 or 4 seconds between them. Austria in second. The 3 leading teams stay the same, but the order has changed. Now Norway lead, Austria second, Pfeiffer in third, and we're going to have another wonderful climax to these World Championship events. So many races have been so tight. Just what we needed. Just what we needed. Italy, with a good shooting performance, are still in the hunt for medals. That's a great shoot from Martinelli. Marcus Vindisch has got to hold it together.